Hello, we're back. I'm going to use the Maracuja lip oil just to give me a little something on the lips as we're talking here. Let's just go ahead and. Ooh, I don't like this applicator. It's weird. Like, too much product comes out. This is the shade Clear. You know I'm a clear queen. Let's just address the elephant in the room before we get started. My hair is crazy. Look at the salt and pepper. I'm growing it out. I'm getting it cut tomorrow. Let's go ahead and start applying some stuff while we're talking. We're going to start with the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in Macchiato 03. We're going to use an e.l.f. contouring brush to set the product down, and then we're going to move it around. I've already done my skincare. You guys have seen me do it about 1,000,000 times. So we're just going to lay this down. I've had this for a while. I feel like, oh, it's very emollient. So anyway, so I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. I'm going a little crazy here for dramatic effect. And here's the vibe. So I'm just going to get like right in here faded, like a fade. And then I'm going to grow all this in the back out. And we're going to let it be kind of crazy. I'm not going to style it because I used to round brush my hair every day because I'm half black, half white for those of you that don't know. And so I have like an interesting texture to my hair. You can't really see it now. You can just see the gray. But I have an interesting texture to my hair where it's wavy but not curly, but coarse but also soft. If I don't style it, it's very poofy, just like my skin, like my combo dry, oily, acne prone skin. My hair is kind of the same way. I'm just gonna grab a little stippling brush and we're just gonna kind of stipple this out a little bit, kind of clean it up a little bit. So anyway, so that is my vibe because I saw this guy with like really thick dark hair, and he did that. He just had like this in here faded, and it looked so good. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we like it. I've been growing it out I've been taking my bronzer in the crease just a little bit, like excess. And we are going to do concealer. So we're going to highlight and kind of clean this up a little bit. But I just wanted to like blend this in. Anyway, I've been growing my hair out for maybe 3 weeks now. Because I wanted to do this before, but we were interviewing videographers at my office. And so I couldn't grow it out. Like I need to look cute. This does not look cute. Sorry, it doesn't. I feel like I'm going to be sitting at the end of this video and talking quite a bit because I have a lot to discuss and I'm not doing a very good job at discussing it while I'm doing my makeup. Concealer, we're going to use the L'Oreal True Match because my skin is very dry right now. This has got 1.5% hyaluronic acid in it. And what brush do we want to use? Let's go with our Sony Kashuk buffing brush, our trusted buffing brush. I feel like my skin is so dry right now, like the concealer is just getting absorbed in. It's like, moisture, moisture, please. So I'm brushing up so I don't drag that contour back down. Brushing up towards right in my contour, my bronzer. I'm just gonna graze lightly over that bronzer to kind of even things out. I feel like I get like red right here. So we're gonna do just a touch more. I feel like the brows are just a little crazy today, so I think we need just a little setting of the brows. If I can find brow setter. Actually, let's powder first. So I did a review on this, but I want to try to set with this, the Essence 16 Hour Cover and Last Powder Foundation. I remember this wasn't great as a powder foundation, but I remember wanting to try it as like a setting powder. So that's what we are going to do. We're going to use our e.l.f. blush brush for setting. This is so dusty. lightly setting everything down. I use such little product that, I mean, you honestly don't need a set. But today, I just wanted to smooth everything out. Okay, let's do a little something with the brows. Again, not doing well talking. Oh, the shade in the Essence Powder Foundation is 07 Natural Suede. This shade in the L'Oreal True Match Concealer is medium N5. All right, we're going to use the e.l.f. Brow Lift. So anyway, where did I leave off? So I'm getting my hair cut. Oh, we had a videographer in at the office. Next week, I'm going to Chicago I remember it getting like, you gotta be careful with this. You can't get like too much. I can't talk. I'm a guy. I can't do two things at once. I can't talk and do something. Has anybody noticed that? Like men literally cannot chew gum and walk. I shouldn't say all men, but I'm generalizing. But I'm sorry, that's what I've noticed, even with myself. And this is just the e.l.f. Lash and Brow Wand. So anyway, so next week I'm going to Chicago for our holiday party. And I'm supposed to have a big meeting with my bosses about my position. I think, as you guys know, I'm a manager of an office, a real estate office. And so the workload is just way more intense than I thought it was going to be for the previous pay that we previously negotiated. So the other part of this trip that I'm going out to Chicago is to renegotiate my contract, basically. I think that we are looking pretty good in the bronzer section, but I just want to amp it up a little bit just for the video. I'm going to use my trusty L'Oreal Infallible bronzer that I've been absolutely loving lately. And we're going to use the Real Techniques blush brush. I don't know why I like blush brushes so much. They're just so like fluffy. And then the shade in the bronzer is going to be 350 medium. We're just lightly going to deepen up that bronze. I really like this product. And then we're gonna, of course, my favorite, the e.l.f. Blending Eye Brush. We're gonna use this for our nose contour. Same bronzer. Okay, you know we gotta brighten up a little bit under the eyes, so we're gonna use the Essence Brighten Up. Banana powder. What brush do I want to use? Powder brush. We're going to use that e.l.f. blush brush again. Well, this is not as precise of a brush as I was looking for. I should have known that. But you know what? We're going to make it work. Okay, so yeah, next week I'm going to Chicago for the holiday party, yada, yada, yada. We already talked about that. The previous week, so last week was Thanksgiving, I was actually in Mexico with my best friends Janelle and Spencer. We went to Isla Mujeres, which I'd never been before, and don't drag me for the way that I say it because I'm horrible at saying that. So we were at Isla Mujeres for 3 days, and then Cancun for 2 days. We laid on the beach. We laid by the pool. It was freaking fantastic. I had not been on a vacation all this year. The weather was absolutely stunning. It was beautiful. It was like 84 degrees and like a slight breeze. Like it was nice and warm, like really warm, but not like overly hot. It was absolute perfection. I got my life back. Like I got my energy back. I'm so excited to be back. I'm so excited to finish out the rest of the year and really get some, figure this stuff out with my like main job. And I really want to get back into like my routine of like content creation. Like that's the other thing too with this management job is like it's taking up so much of my time, but I'm not getting paid for it. Like I'm not able to do like this YouTube stuff or social media stuff because I'm just so busy, but I'm not really getting paid for it. So that's a problem, right? So I'm just trying to reorganize my life. You know what I mean? Like reorganize my life before the end of the year so that next year we're starting off on a fresh foot. I know what I'm doing. I have systems in place. I'm like a very what do you want to call it? I like routine. So I want my routine to be in place by next year so that I can just lean into my routine. That's why I like routine because I can just lean into it and just go. like put my head down, work, get stuff done. So that is what I'm very excited for the end of the year. You will not see, I don't know what Monday is. Today's the 30th. Tomorrow, so Monday is the 1st. That's when I should have my favorites of the month up. That's not happening because I really haven't played with any makeup this month. I've been so busy with work. So this will be up though this Monday. Hopefully I can stay consistent with my Monday Get Readies with me, and then that way I'm playing with more makeup, and that I can give you guys more of a roundabout my favorites for the month. And keep that going as well. So if you have anything that you want me to review in my short form content, please let me know in the comments below. If you want any of the products that I use here, they're not all going to be linked. My favorite products are all linked in the description box below, so make sure to check that out. And yes, I think that's all I have for you today. I think I spilled the beans on what's been going on. I will update you on what happens in Chicago. So yes, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. And yeah, I guess I will check you guys on the next one. Bye.